It's big 2 points. When you're down 4-1 after the first, to come back is not easy in this league. So I think that says a lot about our guys now. Our first was not good. We got to be much better than that come Friday in Buffalo if we want to win the hockey game. We can't spot teams those types of periods. I think our guys absolutely know that. So we'll have to come Friday ready to be much better. But I was impressed with the fact that we were able to mount an attack in the second. Momentum's a funny thing, and I thought we got momentum. And then we stuck with it through the third there, and it was obviously a big goal to tie it. No, I mean, it's not. It's a great group. We got tons of pride in this room. We got tons of character in this room. I know nobody's perfect in their life every day. It's just the reality of life. I've read some of your guys' articles. Some of them are really good, and some of them aren't. And our first period wasn't really good, and my job's to make sure that I let them know. And so, but again, I think we came out and did a really good job coming up in the second.
How much was switching?
Move and what Peter gave you?
Well, first of all, let me be very clear that had nothing to do with Jared's play. I thought Jared made a huge save in that first 30 seconds. A couple big saves and the puck went in. I didn't think that had anything to do with his play. I thought obviously we weren't ready to play and they outcompeted us and as a result we were down. So I just made the change. But I thought Peter came in and played excellent. To be honest with you, I thought Peter has been playing very good. He hasn't had the results he's wanted, and the pucks have gone in the net, but I think he's actually played very well, so I thought he came in and played excellent.
Speaking of momentum, especially maybe Ouellette's goal, making it 4-2 early in the second, kind of gave you guys some momentum.
Yeah, it gives you momentum. Now, I thought, I was just talking to Chelly in there, and I thought the one guy that seemed to really pick himself up and say we're not doing this was Zetterberg. I thought Zetterberg was excellent even halfway through the first, and I think guys fed off his leadership. And then obviously when you score that goal like that, it starts to give you some momentum, and this is a momentum building when we get going.
Does this team have the feel of a team that's turning it around? I know you don't get too carried away with winning streaks.
Yeah, I mean. I think we've played pretty well for a while here, and we haven't had all the results we wanted. But I think we've played pretty well in games that we haven't had results. Now, we can't play like that first period again, and we can't see another one of those for a long, long time. Like by a long time, I mean next year. But again, we dug in and found a way to come back and win the hockey game, so that's good. We got to come tomorrow and we got to get better, and then we got to come Friday and find a way to put our best foot forward and win 2 points, get 2 points.
I know a lot has been big.
6-0 shootouts. Adding guys like Vanek and Nielsen, does it just kind of change the whole confidence level heading into one of those?
Well, I mean, we've got confidence because we've done a good job on them. And then, when you add Vanek, you add Nielsen, really you add Double A as a full-time player. Those are our first three shooters lots of nights. Nyquist has done a good job. He had a big one in St. Louis there. But when you add those guys, they're really good in shootouts. So, and then I thought Peter did a real good job in it as well.
You talk about Double A as a full-time player. A lot was made about that healthy scratch. I think it was in Anaheim maybe. But since then, I mean, the goals, 5 goals in 7 games. Mm-hmm. What has he proven to you? And is it fair to say, I don't want to use the word trust, but is there more trust?
Well, I think first of all, when Double A competes and skates and does those things, he's an excellent hockey player. He knows that. I know that. Everybody in this room knows that. I think he's done a good job of doing that since he's been back in the lineup. I think every game you go out there, you get a chance to earn trust or lose trust, and for the most part, he's done a good job of earning trust.
Did you get a sense for what the mood was like in the first intermission? Were they maybe mad at themselves?
I didn't get a sense. To be honest with you.
You always talk about it's just the next game. But tonight, if you lose this game, that's a team you're trying to catch, and all of a sudden you'd be 9 points behind.
Yeah, it's disappointing to give them a point. We wanted to come out of here with 2 points, to be honest with you, but and them have none. But given the start, it was a big 2 points compared to 1. We said at the beginning of the game that if we want to finish in front of that team, we have to beat them. And so, we found a way to beat them tonight.
Did Vanek's pass kind of show the hockey IQ you're talking about? I mean, that was most probably just would have taken it behind the net.
I was mumbling to myself to give it to Nielsen, give it to Nielsen, give it to Nielsen. He goes behind the back to AA for an empty net goal. I mean, he's got high-end ability, and he's done a real good job for us, and he's competed hard for us, and he's a great person, and he wants to win. So he's been a real good ad for us.